Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, take three again. What I want to say is it's Lily, okay, and she wants to kind of sit on my lap. And just as I'm just about to go again, I've kind of well, she's gone in the house, so I've kind of closed her, locked her in there. So she'd have to go out the front way. But was that darn cat? Now there's a film, an old film called that, I'm sure, That Darn Cat. I can't remember what that film's about though, but I believe it's a film that I maybe would have watched. Probably would have been something I would have watched with my dad, maybe. He was more of the person that I would sit down and watch old movies like that. But That Darn Cat, there you go. So if that means anything, or if you know what that movie's about, okay. Using the Rider Waite. We've got somebody here who's they're looking quite defeated. They're tapping into all the spiritual strength that they can. I feel that they're feeling quite alone and lonely, battered and bruised. They've managed to pull themselves up, but they've had to say goodbye to a lot. Yeah, they've chose to leave somewhere that was very toxic. They can feel as if they're being a little bit deceitful. I feel this is definitely like the Divine Masculine's energy. I feel like they can feel like they're being a little bit deceitful, but to say where they are is a joke. Okay. So they've left the circus. And now they're waiting. What are they waiting for? I don't know, because they're just thinking. Yeah, and in comes the Divine Feminine. So the Divine Masculine he is free, okay? The Divine Feminine is in the unknown. She's not aware. Got that itchy nose again. Okay, there's something to do with work, working together, ideas. The Ace of Pentacles, business opportunity. Whoa. Okay, the Divine Masculine is considering in his head about a business opportunity. He's been excuse me. He's been thinking about it, his options, and he's actually been imagining what it's going to be like to. Then we've got the King of Cups. So do something that you love, come from this space of love. So what it's going to feel like to be the King of Cups, and then we have a message comes in. What does it feel like to be the King of Cups? Okay. Is that how we're going to put it? Right, let's go over this story again. So it's looking like there is a masculine here who's walked away from toxic situations. People may be aware of it. So let me show you. This is kind of leaving the past behind, okay? Feeling a bit alone on your own. But this is a choice. It's a choice that the Divine Masculine's made to leave. But there's some figures here in the background, some shadows lurking, who are watching. Which is then when I kind of felt this deception. But the Divine Masculine's now, I said, was thinking, waiting. And the Divine Feminine is not aware. So I want to say he's thinking about setting her free, releasing her from her chains. Oh my goodness, okay. That's how this masculine's feeling, as if he wants to send a message to the Divine Feminine to make her aware of something. Looks like it's a business proposition. Working together, because we have the working in partnerships. So I feel the Divine Masculine has been studying on something or has ideas, maybe that have been passed on to him, and then he's kind of grabbed hold of them and seen it as an opportunity for his own abundance, because this is kind of like the promised land. Okay, so doing something that is rewarding and giving, which is learning, I suppose, about being this King of Cups, learning about giving and receiving. But we have the Divine Masculine here in his head. He's thinking now logically. Four of Swords. So I said he's been kind of imagining what it's like to be. Oh, pull my own headphones out. Oh, let me see if I can do this. What it's like to be the King of Cups. The Messenger. It sends a message. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. You can probably see that for me. Judgment. There's this fear of judgment, or maybe he's received the call and he's prepared to face the judgment. Full on. Okay. Let's use the Everyday Tarot to clarify these. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. Judgment. There's something else underneath it. Oh, Ten of Cups. The kind of call here, the trumpet, is above the feminine's head. So I feel that this is the Divine Masculine being called in now for the Ten of Cups. So I want to say the Divine Masculine now sees the opportunity that's before him. And I mean quite, literally seeing, imagining. Until you can see something, then it's unable to manifest. Okay. You've got to want what you're wanting. Like really want it. It has to be a burning desire. So we have the Seven of Swords. Justice. It's like the Divine Masculine serves his own justice. I said he was like walking away because it was a bit of a joke. So the scales have been balanced out with the help of the universe. So we have the Three of Wands, the Divine Masculine here just waiting. Okay. The Nine of Wands, like I said, being quite still battered, so wounded. Okay, I said that. Did I say that there was some shadows lurking about? Yes, in the Seven. It feels like it's kind of, is it safe to move on? And then we have the Divine Feminine, who's still not aware of the truth regarding this situation. And I want to say, I don't want to say like internally, I want to say like in the physical. Because the Eight of Swords is when the Divine Feminine's following the path of divine, she's following the flow of life and non-interference. Yeah, Nine of Swords. She's not in a knowing, so it'll be an unfounded fear here. Okay, let's move on to this. Oh, where did this come from? Oh yes, I remember now. What the Divine Masculine was waiting for. I said that he was feeling still quite wounded. And then you have the feminine here, the Divine Feminine, who is holding on to her lot. Okay. I actually feel like she's yawning now, to be honest, but it's the card of it's a nightmare. So it's kind of like, darn that cat. I want to say unneeded pressure. Okay. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles now. The High Priestess. I said about working in partnerships. Or the Divine Masculine's been studying, so he's most definitely been studying, you know, spirituality. And he's in his knowing, but this is the Divine Feminine's energy as well. So he could have been learning from the Divine Feminine and now actually wanting to work alongside her, or have her work alongside him, because it feels very much as if the Divine Masculine is the one that's actually got a project, but he's wanting the Divine Feminine's help. And I've become all kind of bunged up as if I can't even get my words out. Okay, let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity that's here. Lily's found me. I was going to say it's the promise of, because it's kind of going to, this is like a dead cert. It's a Divine Masculine certain that this is a really good opportunity. Yeah, he's been doing research into it. He's pausing for reflection. So he has been thinking about this, like, a lot. Six of Pentacles, bringing in the balance. Now, normally this is a masculine on the Six of Pentacles, but he feels as if the Divine Feminine will actually help to balance out these scales of giving and receiving. So it's kind of clocking on to the power of the Divine Feminine. Just the Divine Feminine, let's just say that. The power of the Divine Feminine. Let's get these words out. Okay, Four of Swords. Resting. Wanting to communicate. There's lots to talk about. You're talking to the moon here. The moon card can be about fear, okay, and looking at your shadow side. But I believe that there may be messages coming through dream state, telepathy, because the Divine Masculine is trying to send messages. So I feel as if he kind of already knows what the Divine Feminine wants. Just through an inner knowing. King of Cups is wanting to know what it's going to feel like to be the King of Cups. That's loving, compassionate. He's a king of giving and receiving love. Knight of Cups, yeah, giver. A giver. Okay, this masculine wants to be a giver of love. Look at his, what do you call it? I want to call it a cloak. He does stand out, what he's wearing. Looks very retro. King of Cups, old school. Old school gent. A true gentleman here. That really does look retro. Something my mum would have had in the 70s or something. 80s, I don't know. Like curtains. Page of Pentacles. Let's have a look at this message. Oh. Song, I'll be your American boy. That's about going to take me on a trip I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York, I'd like to see LA. But it was coming through, I'll be your retro boy. It's just something about being an old-fashioned gent here. Oh, okay. Page of Pentacles, what's this message? Well, it's positive. Someone's kind of, I don't know, they're lively, they're... It's what they're poking. What are they doing with that stick? They're holding up a flag, I reckon, on the end of that, but you just can't see it. Maybe he's lost his flag. I don't know, there's a message coming in, it's positive. What's the bottom of the deck? Oh. The Tower. Oh, it's for the feminine. Okay. So the feminine is going to be shocked. She's going to be knocked off her feet. Look at her looking up at the tower as if to say, I can't believe that's just happened. So, judgment. Not sure what's going to happen to, I don't know, surprise the divine feminine. Let's get some romance angels. Past life relationship. We don't need to read this one. You have known each other before. So it speaks about there's a soul contract here that needs to be addressed. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, let's read both of these. Comes in great with the reading. Make the effort. I have a little spider here. Hey. Oh. I'll get that song out of my mind now. Take me on a trip. Okay, make the effort. You received this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time, and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. Okay, but before I kind of, that said it all. It's like, I wonder if somebody's quite poorly. I feel very congested, as if I have a cold, and you can't really hear yourself. So it's not mine, but there's definitely this congestion here. So seeing as somebody's recovering, somebody might be a bit poorly, and that would just be, you just need to cleanse out all the toxins in your body. Okay, it's just like a purge. Your happiness levels have dropped, or you've just let down your guard and you've taken on some real negative energy. So I feel like there's definitely this cleansing of being really congested, and maybe someone's a little bit poorly. So I just thought I'd say that. Get well soon. Check your happiness levels. When anything's out of sync, check your happiness levels first. Heart-to-heart conversations. So quite a lot of stress maybe you're carrying. Oh, blue skies are coming. There's blue skies over there and an aeroplane. I wonder where they're going. Okay. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the romance angels. You've been harbouring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation, however. It will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counsellor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and toward resolution. You can also gain support from free groups such as Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous, and Al-Anon meetings are held internationally and online, and you can find them through your internet search engine. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or in a neutral third party, Your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. Let's move on. Angels of Light. Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel works on the ruby ray, which is made up of purple and gold. It is the ray of wisdom and spirituality. You are blessed to attract this angel card, for he will bring you serenity, love, tranquility, and peace. You, in your turn, are invited to spread these beautiful qualities to others. Connecting with Archangel Ariel will enable you to aspire to oneness with all humanity. This is a high state of grace, which will bring you freedom and joy. Visualize yourself in a purple and golden cloak. Purple and golden cloak. Where's this cloak? Knight of Cups had it on. Visualize yourself in a purple and golden cloak and invoke Archangel Ariel's help to raise your consciousness. Affirmation: I am one with everyone in peace and serenity. Said that this King of Cups just wanted to be a giver of love. And then we have wisdom. Knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. The affirmation: I listen to my wisdom. So sorry. Okay, maybe we need to not have a long reading today. Let's pull an Angels and Ancestors card. High Priest, intend and create. It's divine masculine's energy. I said that's exactly what he's been doing. You have to be able to see it for it to be able to manifest. It's just the way it is. High Priest. He's on it today. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition or in pagan traditions, be second to the High Priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined, with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Okay, here's the extended message. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. Okay, cool. Journey of love. We're whizzing through it today. We're getting quick at this. It's not wanting me to come out with I don't know. It's good. It means there's progress being made. It's good. I love it how the cards change. Trust your intuition. Follow your heart. Okay. Got that bloody cloak again. Okay, we're going to read the cloak. Honestly. Picked up on the cloak, didn't I? Attracted that. Okay, let's read the cloak. It's been a few days. Around you there is a cloak of your own creation. Perhaps it has served you for a time as an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude, and as a way to retreat inside to find out what you truly feel, what you truly need, and to find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching when you will no longer require that cloak. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self that makes it possible for you to connect with the world, with others, in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. You have learned how to hold yourself. You have learned how to do this well enough that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. You don't have to push the world away. You can invite it in and play. The message that this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from relationships entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deep relationship. You'll have fun. Here's the poem. Loneliness is like a ship in full sail with no wind and no place to go. Let's get another one. Message received. Takes a while for the message to go in. You need to hear it over and over again. The communal dance. Card number 5. Lover, you have been alone too long. Okay, this is definitely to do with working and projects, okay? This idea the Divine Masculine's got, that he needs the Divine Feminine. He doesn't need her, he wants her. He requires her, I was going to say. He requires her help. Okay. So, lover, you have been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead join the cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much that this community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness can only enhance this group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth, your community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognize that you are part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You are meant to be a part of this great dance of love, awakening on the earth. Your heart is already beating to the rhythm of the music. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there and be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with greater support. Let go of relationships or situations that you have been holding on to out of fear. If they are meant to continue with you, they will remain. If not, they will fall away, creating space for new connections to come into your life now. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to be met. Okay, here's the poem. When I stood in front of you, I knew something was in store. I could feel the excitement of our journey ahead, for I had been that way before. Each person comes into our life with lessons we may see, and in the reflection of that other self is the person we can be. Okay, that's beautiful. Let's end with some daily guidance from your angels. Let's see what your guidance is. Let's just get one card. The clouds are clearing. Okay. Okay, if we can have a message for today, please. Some daily guidance. Heart chakra. The Divine Masculine did want to know what it's like to be the King of Cups. So, heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the centre within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Blue skies. Heart chakra. You have to go. I'm struggling to speak, so... The angels gave you this card because the answer to your question rests within your heart. The more that you open your heart, the more love, joy and peace you'll feel. You can open your heart chakra by asking the angels to send their healing energy, by visualizing your heart surrounded by pink light, by inhaling the fragrance of pink roses, by holding or wearing rose quartz crystal, and by focusing on love. Additional meanings for this card. Send light and love to your heart chakra. Take very good care of your cardiovascular health through exercise and healthy eating. A departed loved one who passed on from a heart condition is saying, hello, I love you. Have a heart-to-heart conversation. It says have a heart-to-heart discussion. Isn't that beautiful? A departed loved one who passed on from a heart condition is saying hi, hello, hi, hello, I love you. Okay. We're leaving it there. I will catch up with you guys soon. So let's work on this heart chakra and being in this heart-centered space. It's quite a beautiful energy. So look at that, 33 minutes. Okay, 33:11. Let's leave it there. Okay, guys, I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now.